Chris Yandeck, CYInterview, covering Las Vegas and the world. Today we welcome back Las Vegas headliner, choreographer, show producer, and dancer, the one, the only Jennifer Romas. This coming Wednesday, May 27th, Sexy the Show debuts at a new venue on the Las Vegas Strip. You can catch the female review at Ivan Kane's 40 Deuce at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino. Show starts at 8 p.m. Additional shows will take place on June 3rd, June 10th, and June 17th. Find all information in the description below at Sexy the Show's official website. We'll have the link there where you can get tickets. Jennifer, thanks so much as always for being back with us on CYInterview. How are you?
Hi, I'm wonderful. We're actually backstage right now in the middle of some technical rehearsals. So I am here on site and just as always, super thankful to have a chance to talk with you and share some awesome information about the show and what we're doing. And I'm just really excited for the next chapter, as always.
Well, you're glowing, Jennifer. We can absolutely see it in you. So why don't you tell us about the new venue at Mandalay Bay starting this Wednesday?
Okay, well, we are, ironically, I'm going to start with this because this is kind of crazy. Although Sexy has been running for basically 10 years, and as you well know, we just had celebrated our 10-year anniversary at the Virgin Hotel, which you were a huge part of, so thank you for that. And then we just did a 3-month residency out at Prim Valley Resorts, and we were at Westgate for 8 years pre-COVID. And we actually have performed some one-off events and things like that for corporate, ironically, here at Mandalay Bay back in 2016 as well at House of Blues. But this is kind of our actual, Las Vegas Strip, no pun intended, but Las Vegas Strip premiere, which is really exciting. And I didn't actually realize that we are, now on location on Las Vegas Boulevard. So I'm just super, super excited. The venue is Ivan Kane's 40 Deuce. It's acclaimed as, one of the #1 burlesque nightclubs, getting its start back in LA and in California. And then they had the club out here years ago, in which Holly Madison was a part of when they had opened, and then shut down or relocated or moved or whatever happened. And then they reopened the venue here, New Year's Eve, actually, and now we are here. So the nightclub is kind of, Ivan Kane brought Sexy to the nightclub kind of business, and now we're bringing Sexy in real life. So I think the two worlds colliding is really unique and really wonderful, and the venue is crazy different to work in. It's definitely not a stage setup like we are used to, but it's super fun, and we just hope that everyone comes out, and it's very immersive. So you're going to be seeing not only Sexy the Show, but a lot of us. Very close and personal to you guys, and we're just super excited for this next chapter, as always.
For the visitors and even the locals who are watching this, where is Ivan Kane's at Mandalay Bay? It's a gigantic resort.
It is a gigantic resort. So actually, I guess the best way, free parking, just free parking for locals, which is amazing. It's basically kitty corner or across from House of Blues. So it's right by, it's about, 50 feet maybe from the Michael Jackson, the MJ Cirque Show's box office. And it's right by Flanker restaurant right next door. So if you're walking, on the casino floor and you were also walking towards the crossover to get to Luxor, we are right there before you take those escalators up to your 1923, your -5, all of those things or whatever. So we're kind of tucked in the corner a little bit, but that's because it's like a little speakeasy and we don't want to give out all the goods out in the public. So you got to come inside to see everything.
Sounds amazing. Let's talk about that. That's kind of ironic, right? 10 years ago, we were talking about this the other day. Sexy was at House of Blues. What do you remember about this? This will be the second time back that Sexy's at Mandalay Bay.
Well, ironically, what had happened last time is we had pretty much just opened at Westgate. I think we were possibly a year in, and the shows went dark for NFR, which is a huge convention that comes to Las Vegas every year during December, the first 2 weeks of December. So our showroom was being used at the Westgate, and I don't even honestly remember how it happened, but AEG booked us to perform at the 1,500 seat venue over here at Mandalay Bay, and we came in and sold out 1,500 seat theater for NFR here at Mandalay. We brought in all the props and all the goods and all the girls, and gosh, it was such a circus. I remember too. I had to get Marley last minute to lay on the floor, and we had rigging coming in, and again, just as always, my whole entire team just comes up and we make shit happen. Excuse my language, but that's really what happens. So it's actually really exciting to kind of be back here. The hotel is always busy. It's a great convention space. There's actually a concert going on tonight. I want to say Backstreet Boys, but I could be mistaken with that. So you've got Allegiant Stadium right here. So accessibility on this property is incredible for being in a prime location on the Las Vegas Strip.
Absolutely. It's the BTS guys that are in town at Allegiant.
Thank you.
By the way. Yeah, the famous Korean music group. They're
Okay.
they're having like 4 dates. You know, they're just,
Okay, I said
they're big
Backstreet Boys.
international.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
It's all running together right now.
that was close. That was close. You know, as you know, the
Close, right?
Backstreet Boys.
BTS, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, that's close. How would you define this new chapter of Sexy the Show?
Gosh, this has been a whirlwind of a year, and I'm still calling this entire year, honestly, bringing sexy back. And that's what we are doing in so many different dimensions and aspects and venues, and it's challenging me creatively as well. Although it's technically, the show is the show, but every venue that we go into is kind of like starting over. To be honest with you, not everything that we did in the show previous works in the show that we're going into. So it's kind of, I'm reblocking, I'm, switching out numbers. The show that we're going to put on Wednesday night, I'm being honest. I mean, I truly hope that the audience is pleased with what we put together. It's going to be different yet again from anything that anyone's ever seen with the show, and coming into this kind of nightclub immersive venue. I did want to make some changes so that it fit the property and the brand of Ivan Kane's as well. And I really think we nailed it, and that comes from my team and my cast really stepping up and seeing and understanding the crazy that's in my head. And I really respect them a lot for taking the ride and the journey with me and trusting me in my vision. And they make everything come alive. And that's what's really, really special about all of this. Like I said, I'm still calling this year Bringing Sexy Back because I'm not 100% physically myself, still repairing from the surgeries and things like that. So everything is a challenge for me on the physical end. And that's very difficult, even in terms of new choreography or all of the rehearsals. So that's challenging in itself, but I really do feel like this is just like a whole new, if you want to say, era for the show. And I'm just really, like I said, my team is hands down. When I walk away at night, like there's a quote and I can't remember what it is right now, but look, I'm going to get quiet. It's been a really amazing but really stressful few weeks. The celebration, of course, comes when you open the show and everything is successful and everyone's happy and you sell out or all of these things. But the happiness is really in the journey, and it's about the relationships created in what we're doing. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. It's just, I actually have one of our OG dancers from years ago at Westgate is making a comeback in this show as well too. And she's a mother with 3 children and she wants to dance again, and she's beautiful and stunning and still can. But just like in the relationships and the friendships made throughout the journey, at the end of the day, like that's what's so fun about this. It's not really like when you cross the finish line. Of course, again, come to the show, buy tickets. We want it to be successful, but the older I'm getting too, when I kind of sit back and look at this whole entire process, like it's really the small moments that are created along the journey. And at the end of the day, if I can inspire someone to come back to the stage or to go off into another show, and maybe they took something that they learned here. That's kind of what it's all about. And yeah, so
You are an inspiration to us all. You have kept sexy moving along, and sexy is never going away. So you
no,
are
I
an
hope
inspiration
not.
to
I
us all.
truly hope
No,
not. I
you are.
I feel blessed, but again, the show is not about me. I mean, it's my show, it's my brand. I created it, and I'm the visionary behind it, and the business behind it, and the creative behind it. That I understand, but it's all the people and all the parts coming together to make that vision come alive. And I am inspired by those who come into our team and our family, whether it's for a minute, a week, a month, or 7 years. And that's what's kind of been, I think, like the biggest growth in the journey is just trying to enjoy the process and the journey. And that's really special to me.
No denying that. So I've heard from somebody on the other end of this video that we're going to have a new number, at least one new number. What are we going to see?
Oh, well, this is a little surprise. You're getting it here on CYInterview. There is a new sexy theme song. Somebody wrote a song for me that we are debuting in the show. And it's definitely still a work in progress choreographically because I just got the song, and I am choosing to put it into the show because I think it is super sexy, and it's brilliant and amazing. So yeah, there's going to be a new little dance number that I'm actually doing a solo to, hopefully, in the show. And I would love to get this song out on the radio and in my podcast and seen and heard by everybody. And let's make some music videos, and maybe it can go viral and all of that stuff. But the song is Sexy with two X's.
Sounds phenomenal. So let's talk some Nevada casino history.
Yes.
Sexy the Show will be the last live entertainment to close down a Prim casino in Prim, Nevada.
Yes.
Obviously, all those results are going to be gone as of July 4th. Prim Valley, the last one. What was that like I mean, there's a lot of famous entertainers who've closed casinos and resorts over the years. How does that feel?
This is actually, in lieu of being sad that the venue is closing, because realistically, prior to the massive news media announcement, which was a shock to honestly everybody, I think, myself included, about the property closing, they had just spoken to me a few weeks prior to that they wanted to extend the show. And so we were geared up to continue that as we were doing 40 Deuce here. And then, life happens, things happen. There's so much behind the business that people don't understand. It's not about the show or about the casino. It's about the land and the this and all the parts coming together. But God, it is. I'm positive about it. Like, we had the opportunity to do something amazing. Again, what we created out there. If people missed the show, I'm actually kind of sad at that, because we created something from ground up. We didn't walk into a venue that had all the lights and the sound and the stage. We basically built the arena for my show and brought in all of our equipment and the staging and lighting, and the show was phenomenal. It was like our own little kind of paradise out there, 400-seat theater, and that we built and made. And the show was absolutely dynamic, and the artists were incredible. I had a pretty big team out there. But we are the last show to perform anywhere there, and I believe as well the last billboard to be up out there. In Prim right now. And that's just really special. If you think about it, yeah, the hotel is closing and all of that, and the show is not extending and whatnot. But how cool is that, to be a part of history? And I hope we do go down in history as part of the venue out there. Again, just another wonderful experience along, the little sexy engine that could. And the team out there was wonderful. My cast out there was wonderful. My production team, my onstage team, and I really do think people had a great time. And it's legacy. If you want to look at it like that, it's it's kind of a little piece of history here in Las Vegas, which is really special.
It'll be a Jeopardy answer to a Jeopardy question one day soon.
Absolutely. Well, I'll be honest, we were supposed to have a documentary team come out as well and film some shows there. And, just again, things happen, life happens, but note to anyone that wants to ever film their shows and do things, do it on the first night because they're
Yeah, exactly.
But we've got
100%.
tons of footage and just again tons of good memories, friendships made, artists doing new things as well too, and expanding their repertoire of artistry, which was great, myself included. We brought live music in, we had the keyboards, and I brought guitar in and just created on a different level. So next stop, maybe we're coming to a city near you.
Oh, absolutely. Final question. You've done a lot of hosting over the last year. You got to go to the Super Bowl and you hosted a party in conjunction side of the Super Bowl. What has it been like to host all these kind of fun events in different cities?
It's wonderful. Super Bowl was definitely one for the books. I'll tell you that. My girlfriend and I did go out there for Super Bowl. We had incredible seats and tickets, and we did host a Babes in Toyland event out there with a bunch of the NFL players and things like that. So that was absolutely wonderful. I think too, as I'm growing myself and finding different niches. I really do love hosting and, being on that side of the camera versus on the stage camera, and hoping to do a lot more of that in the future where I am emceeing, where I am talking, the podcast coming out and all of those things. And I think it's just kind of next step in terms of growth and branding as well.
Oh, I agree. Who wouldn't want to have Jennifer Romas be the MC for any convention that comes to Las Vegas? I mean, you're a signature part of the town.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You're just always so kind and so supportive. Thank you so much to you.
You're most welcome. Okay.
But we can she is here. Miss Mandy, would you mind putting maybe our sexy logo on the big LEDs? This is Miss Mandy. She is also a performer, but ironically also running all of my tech for the venue here. So this is Mandy. She's great. You guys will see her here. Some of you have seen her on stage. Some of you have seen her behind the scenes. She's incredible. We love her. We love her so much. But she's helping with some of our programming and graphics for the venue. But I'm going to kind of flip you around here.
Yeah,
She's going to put
sure,
a logo on. But it's plush green leopard print cheetah. We've got kind of a whole vibe going on in here. The stage, as you can see, is very different. We've got tons of levels and bar in the middle of the stage. You want to get these VIP seats right here. This is the big money seat. But because you get to see a lot of us on there. But yeah, the event is wonderful. She's going to turn on some of our show graphics maybe so you can kind of get a vibe. But
sure.
You can get your tickets at sexyshow.com.
Yep.
And we've got general admission, which is our Excite packaging, and we've got our sexy VIP, and we're also doing a little sexy after dark, sexy after hours meet and greet as well, where the cast is going to come out. Look at all this. Look at this incredible venue. Do you see this?
Yeah, absolutely.
All the leopard. It's so wonderful. All the artwork.
Absolutely.
Oh, and look at that. Oh, yeah.
And there you are.
Our graph. There we are. We're bringing sexy to 40 Deuce.
Link down in the description below to find where you can purchase tickets, obviously, at the Sexy the Show's official website. Jennifer Romas, thank you so much for giving us a quick peek and a sneak peek of the upcoming shows at Mandalay Bay, of course.
Absolutely.
Ivan Kane's 40 Deuce, thank you so much for always being on a CYInterview with us.
Thank you so very much. And please come out and see us. I also want to say this to our friends and fans. Any ticket that you purchase for Sexy the Show also gets you into Ivan Kane's 40 Deuce. Thursday through Sunday, free admission. So come out and see us. Come support the show here as well, too. And we can't wait to see you, hopefully opening night. 2
shots of entertainment for the price of 1. How can you beat that?
Absolutely. You can't. And we'll see you here on Wednesday night as well, too, Chris.
We look forward to it. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Okay, thank you. Ciao, everybody.